Hi guys, Paramount22 back here again. Another walkthrough of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. So we've just left Corinne, and now we are going to go to the Rosemary and Thyme to speak to Dandelion. See what he knows about Ciri. So, here we go. Let's just follow the map. Off we go. The weather in the game here is just like, ooh, this one's going to attack me. Who are these guys? Silver sword, don't they? Take out my steel weapon, which is an axe. I'm going to want to put that on, and let's put that to you. Get out of it. Three guys just attacked me. Big bullocks. Chicken leg, I'll take that. Bother with your mace. Take that. Thank you. I just got jumped by three guys. Three brutes. Take them out, they were no bother. Up to the Rosemary and Thyme, which is in the red light district. Let's keep it going a little bit, will we? Off we go. Come on, Dandelion, hurry up. These are all the prostitutes. I think this is it. Is the entrance here? Looks like it. It's locked. Another entrance? Looking at the front maybe, that was the back entrance.
I never come back, you stinking standies.
All we wanted was...
Don't give a flying fuck what you wanted. Get!
Who's saying that? Oh, here we go. Let's see what Dandelion knows about what's going on.
Next time I'll rip your fucking legs off and shove them up your ass till you've toes for teeth.
That's a good one. Gonna have to use that myself some days.
Get out in the nick of time, as always.
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass, as always. Who were those men?
Local colour. I wasn't going more than a moment. Long enough for them to turn our home into theirs. All right, time for some spring cleaning. I've got to boot them all out. Care to join me?
With pleasure.
Let's do it.
Me! Leave it to me! Give me back!
Don't use weapons on these guys.
Not too late to surrender.
Reminds me of the days of war.
Yeah, almost like we never left Bergen.
He's blocking a bit too much, this guy.
A feel for your ma, and she for you.
Down he goes. Get out of it.
I'm pleased. That went well. Now we can greet each other like the gods ordained. Ages, pal.
Hey, Zoltan. You look good.
Training plenty lately. What with the war on, no Mahakaman meat to be found, but Redanian lagers standing in just fine. You, though, you've withered a bit.
Got some problems. Rather not burden you.
Fuck off, Geralt. Need to spill your guts to me now.
I'm looking for Ciri. I know she came to Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. What'd she be doing here?
Hiding, probably. She might be.
See her in your dreams?
Couple times. Her and the Wild Hunt.
Oh, not good.
Not at all, but I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
We've a wee problem then.
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe he could explain what the hell's going on. I just barely returned, as you saw. I'm expecting to come home to a hot like a boar and some cold ale, and what do you find instead? A shite storm. Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of bums. Haven't a clue what happened.
Let's look around. Might find something that'll put us on his trail.
Prime idea. I say we start on the ground floor. It's where he sat and wrote.
Let's have a look, so.
Aha! A note from a grateful muse.
Reading someone else's letters.
My visage red and hot. I plunged into purest ecstasy, imbibing its nectar. Your dext.
From the finest vineyards, every last one.
No one knows the fruit of the vine like Dandelion.
This the loot he got from the elves of Dol Blathanna.
Aye. Must have been in a great rush to leave it behind.
Yeah, you wouldn't leave something like that behind. Ladles. What's on the door?
The faculty of Oxenford University is honored to grant Julian Alfred Pancratz, Viscount de Letenhove, the title of Master of the Seven Liberal Arts.
Keep forgetting he's got that damn full name.
Just a stash box. We'll leave that for the time being. Don't need it. Don't carry any major weight at the moment. That from a female admirer. What's this? Okay, here we go. We're onto something.
10 barrels of Toussaint Dry, 5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing here.
No, that's exactly what we're looking for. It's his planner.
Dandelion and planning? Good one. Besides, anything he wrote here probably had a special system. Chaos only he could ever decipher. Actually, in the past, sometimes not even that.
Give him a chance. Might not be that bad. Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some fine responsibilities. Bookkeeping among them. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings, official and private. So, who'd he been seeing? Ah, here it is.
Not a bad idea. Dandelion's pretty loose-lipped. Might have blabbed something to a lady friend that'll put us on his trail.
That's what I'm counting on. We should divide these somehow. I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the one.
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful. Meet me back here when you're done. Share our findings.
Right you are. Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. Cannot stomach the idea of coming back to this mess. And you'd be wise to read your bit before you scurry off. If you need anything, I'll be next door.
Dandelion's planner. So how can we let's have a look now. So inventory. Let's have a look here. This armor. Nope. 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 Quest items. Dandelion's planner. Let's have a read of that. Rosa van Atra, like a rose abashed of its crimson hue, fair Rosa would sink into humorous blue. She shunned her lessons in ability, to swing her dwarf with agility. A charming garden-enclosed villa in Gildorf, Molly. Though she well knows the touch of silken lace, she shuns not straw when gripped in lust's embrace. Gildorf, villa next to the morgue, Vespula. Though timid in looks, no venture did skip her. My heart melts when she asks, ever had a big dipper? Face Cormer's laundry near the mouth of the Pontar, Marabella. Though she cries are divine when behind closed doors, standing on stage her squawks are drowned by snores. The bits near Popper Square, Iliel. A figure most rare, her natural jewel, looks deep in her eyes or be made a fool. Tailor sheep across from the tannery. Cool. So now we have to talk to these 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 women and then talk to Zoltan. So I'll talk to Zoltan now because he's here.
Still here? Looking for something?
Just checking to see that everything's in place. Buggers might have hauled something off for pawning.
Actually, glad you're still here. Though well she knows the touch of silk.
Molly keeps things tidy for the Baroness Lava.
A baroness within reach and he settled for it.
Dandelion's not one to judge folk by their station. You know that.
Yeah, guess a true
Marabella.
If I didn't know him better, I'd say he was...
Oh, I doubt it. Former pupil. And well, it...
Doubt I want to hear them.
Probably better off not.
Meaning?
She had him wearing...
Huh, truly...
It had a ken half of it.
Vespula. Name rings a bell. She threw his knickers out the window. Hollered something about him being a scoundrel with a voice like a consumptive fet.
That's her. Guess soul flame.
Like a rose dwarf. Never suspected he'd be so humble.
Dwarfs what Rosa var Atre named her Guihir.
All right.
Yes.
Wouldn't say that.
Well, then you've a...
How dare she...
Well, then one it seemed. Word has it her dad's now look...
And last one.
A figure most rare. Her nature dual. Well, well.
Not without reason.
You want to take this one, then?
Nah, you can have her.
Why?
See, elven beauty's like a young Beauclair wine, whereas I prefer vodka.
Well, no.
Alright, so now we have to go talk to these 3. Vespula, Ethel, Marabella. So let's get going.
My wife's mum's an old succubus. Draves my
Nice it,
water.
you mangy dwarf.
Oh, let it go, Jarrett. Come on, we need another place to hunker down the
Yeah, let's have a look. Go into the quests, see if I can just bring them each one a bit easier. Talk to Vespula. She's probably going to be
Maybe
first.
Try the king of beggars.
Oh!
Learned all the easy she's already. Use it.
So what's going on here?
I will get you every last copper. With interest. Give me a week, please.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time, you get protection. You don't pay...
Help!
What you hollering for, stupid wench? What are you hoping for? A knight in shining armour?
Close enough.
Keep out of this, greyhead, not your concern.
Yeah, just pay.
this coin and leave.
That ain't how it works. Vespula's to pay or be taught a lesson.
Already given her a verbal reprimand. Now go, before I teach you a lesson.
Come on. Gold's gold.
I
Thank
could have
you.
fought those guys,
Oh,
but they'll
thank
just
you.
keep on probably
To
trying to
think
attack
there
you
are
as
men
you
who'll
go.
help a stranger out of the kindness of their heart.
Not entirely out of kindness, and you're not entirely...
What are you? Oh, I know you. You're that witcher took Dandelion out whoring. Gerald, right?
Not Gerald. Geralt.
Oh. Dreadful sorry.
What do you think? Where could Dandelion be?
Probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That lying scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, strolling with some trollop on his arm. 'Twas the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
Nice.
This woman he was with in the harbour.
Claimed she was his niece from Kovir. Ha! Horvir, more likely. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore. Doesn't much...
Dandelion ask you about other washerwomen?
Maybe he likes them so...
Maybe.
Oh, this and that, really. What's it like at the bathhouse? Have I got any... I don't know. Maybe he's looking to hire one for his tavern. Maybe I got all in a huff for no...
Thanks.
Thanks for your help. Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but it would be nice if he dropped by.
Now, after Ilihal. So we're not really sure where she is, but we'll go find out. I think we're going to cross over a bridge. No? This way. Put on the old map. Here we go. Too bad. Slow as well.
Your bones are aching again.
Welcome, welcome. Do come in.
There you are. Food. Oh, it's an elf.
I'm a friend of Dandelion's, looking for Elihal.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks.
You Elihal?
Yes. Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought Elihal was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Oh, so it's that. Wait here. Any better?
So you're...
Elihal.
Did you and Dandelion... how did you two meet?
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
What happened?
What do you think? We spoke.
That's it.
I'm not sure what you're getting at, but I should make one thing clear. Men don't interest me. Told him that as well. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became...
Okay.
Dandelion visit your shop off?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button rear fixed or a hole...
When'd you last see him?
Some time ago. He brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on the next... Odd as requests go, I had the distinct
What did you and Dandelion talk about?
Let me think. Had an ordinary chat, really. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with the alchemist. In fact, he desperately...
Kalkstein's in Novigrad?
You're too late, I fear. The witch, but as he perished, ooh, the goings-on, impressive. Fiery beast.
Really?
Radovid sucks flaccid cock.
I know this is
Something
none of
come
my
up with.
business, but
Why do I dress up? I became a tailor instead. Discovered clothing. I'm a ridiculous. Have you never?
I managed to stay interested.
Thanks for your help.
Thanks for your help.
I can help with much.
Okay, that's that done. Up to Marabella's the next one. So let's go find Marabella. So she's probably up here.
Clooney's a root seller, you are.
Downfall of civilization. Global decay.
I think we're here somewhere. Must be the place. Looks like the right place.
Excuse me. I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
I'll wait.
It won't take long. It turns out he'll not come after all.
Where are you?
A rat bit him, and he's...
So we'll just wait. Meditate, I think, for a little while. Get my energy back up. Thank you. So class is over. And we'll go in now. Here she is.
Oh yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems.
No. We perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe. No.
Mold. That was his interest. When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
Sea dandelion after the fungus.
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold, but he never came back to see me. So I thought if it's done...
Found a poem Dandelion wrote about you. Portrayed you as an unusually talented individual.
Really? Did he mention my poetry? Horses have always fascinated me. Gee up! The snaky whip rose skyward. Jee-haw! Crack! She reined the beast in. The stallion danced betwixt...
Sorry, don't. Thanks for your help.
Okay, that one's done. There we go. So, Molly.
Daddy's a witch hunter. He chased his old clothes.
Hey, not
Going
like
up.
that. Draw it out more.
Keep going this way.
My grip.
Those boys. Okay, no, so we're up here. So I just missed that. And we're back up here.
Are you a wizard?
Here we go. What's going on here?
This Baronet's Lavallette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Greetings, Witcher. Must admit it's curious to see you here. I don't quite believe in coincidences.
Geralt of Rivia, slayer of monsters, and my son.
You're right, General. My visit's no accident. I'm looking for someone.
There's no one here who wishes to see you. Captain, this man is not to enter. Forgive me, Morvran, but I've lost my appetite for the races.
Kill a woman's son and appear at her doorstep? My. I thought witches had better survival skills than that.
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
I fear your information's out of date. Molly no longer works here.
Seem to know who Molly is. You also know she doesn't work here anymore. Know where I can find her, maybe?
This time of day? Probably sipping punch and considering which horse to bet on.
Not in the mood for jokes.
I jest you not. After Arian's demise, Luis's nephew came to pay his respect. They now await his inheritance.
All right, so where'll I find the newly minted Lady Latah?
Our dear little Molly has a new passion, horse racing. To my knowledge, she should be at Countess Vegelbud's villa right now. That's exactly where I'm going. Since you stripped me of Louise's company...
Well, if Molly'll be there...
On our way, then.
Let's go. The Vengelbud's estate, a few hours later.
We've arrived.
Nice place.
I must say, of all the creatures in this region, I find steeds most intriguing. Horses interest you at all, Witcher?
All the same to me.
Strange. The grey is Cantarella, sired by Cahir, the champion from Vol.
Yeah, gray's a good color.
My coin's on the Black Stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian
Surprised he didn't salute you, General. Seem to know your horses.
Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to...
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle. Made in Nilfgaard proper of...
Yes, race. I'll take that.
Why not? Wouldn't mind seeing if your knowledge of horses translates into riding skills.
Ha! Splendid!
Think I'll take the gray.
In that case, I shall try my luck on the Zerek. The horses are saddled. Let's begin.
Riders, ready! Let's go. Giddy up.
I like all these things. You can redo them again. Just have to get out in front of these guys. Get a nice lead. And then stop him from getting out in front of you. Off we go again. Wheatfields. Stay on track. I think we won. Nice.
The roach I chose put in a nice run.
Exceptional. I've not lost a race in a while. I congratulate you.
Thank you. That's mine.
Is yours. Ah, look. Lady Lat...
Who?
The woman formerly known as Molly.
Right. Thanks.
I shall be here for a time. Find me if you'd like to ride back to the city together.
Yeah.
Who do you favor, milady?
Can't decide between the black stallion and the grey mare. Sorry, don't believe...
I'm Geralt.
Geralt!
That's right. Except it's the other...
Mean to say it weren't Dandelion saved you in Flotsam by severing your noose with an arrow from 100
What? Dandelion couldn't...
No. Sadly, ever since I became Lady Latard, it's been nothing but bull... But...
Any chance you remember your
Of course. He came to borrow some coin.
What? Why do you need a box?
To take me on a romantic cruise. Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the...
You do realize Dandelion...
Sure he does. Saw him himself. Funny, she don't look like him at all.
Mm-hmm. Different
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
Know where I can find her, Dandelion's...
I know. Whenever I ask Dandelion when we visit her...
I'm under the impression Dandelion thinks you...
Oh, that's because I never told him I stopped.
And your husband has nothing against it?
Of course not. Sweetiekins couldn't...
Thanks, Molly.
Wait. Before you go, I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those...
Oh, that's wonderful!
I'll go back. Oh, level 12. Good stuff.
Sick of it all.
Let's have a look at my inventory. The horse equipped with this saddle won't tire as easily. Very good. So I am going to have to go though, and fast travel if I can. This means I have to go here to fast travel. Is that my roach? No.
Another drifter in from Temeria.
Come on, roach. Right, yeah. Yeah. Off we go. So this is where I have to go to. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to drop off a piece. I'm a bit too heavy. No. So I'm going to drop off these few bits. Well, one bit anyway, I think it is, because I am a little bit too heavy. Don't need that, but I'm going to put them in anyways. Get rid of them. They're making me too heavy.
Scram before I lose my patience.
Looking to make some coin too, eh? Sleep, sleep, sleep.
Let's get a few bits in here. Stash, stash, stash. And maybe this one as well, the old piece here. Stash that also. Now. Alright guys, so we've just done quite a bit there, including a horse race. So I'm going to leave it here for the time being, and then when I come back we'll be talking to Rosavaratra for the next part of trying to find Dandelion. Again, as always guys, another like and subscribe is great, much appreciated, and we'll talk to you soon. Goodbye.